Pinal County Community College District Governing Board Special Meeting. November 3rd, 2025. Okay, first item is call to order, and I'll call the roll. Vice President Jerry Walker.
Here.
Board member Suga.
Here.
And board member Dr. David Ordeon.
Here.
Board member Sheila Muling.
Here.
Okay, we have a quorum. So the next order is presentation of audio report fiscal year 2024 by Miranda Myers.
Hi, good morning, everybody. I'm Miranda Myers. I'm the comptroller, and today CLA will be presenting the audit report for fiscal year in 24. I know this is a bit different from previous years, as it is not the Arizona Auditor General, but they just contracted it out to CLA. And with CLA is Jean Dietrich.
Would I be able to present my presentation, Miranda? Do I have rights to share? Thank you and good afternoon. My name is Jean Marie Dietrich, and this is our presentation of the Pinal County Community College District audit for the fiscal year ended June 30, 2024. Joining me today is Carla Wall with the Arizona Auditor General. And at this time, I'd like to give her a moment to speak to the district.
Can you guys hear me at all?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I'm having trouble hearing you, so I'm gonna go ahead and start off the presentation, and then I will hand it back to Jean. Good morning, President, members of the board. My name is Carla Wall, and I'm a technical manager with the Arizona Auditor General. On behalf of the Auditor General, excuse me, we appreciate the opportunity to meet with you today and to have our contract auditor, Ms. Jean Dietrich with Clifton Larson Allen, join us in presenting the district's fiscal year 2024 audit results to you. Thank you so much for having us. Before Jean presents those results to you, I'd like to briefly explain our role as it relates to the audit. The Arizona Auditor General is responsible for conducting annual audits of all Arizona community college districts, or for causing those audits to be conducted. We sometimes contract audits due to our staffing levels and other audit demands. And when we contract audits for community colleges, we ensure that we select qualified CPA firms with experience in auditing community colleges and with an understanding of how they operate within the state of Arizona. We contracted with Clifton Larson Allen for the district's fiscal year 2024 audits. As part of our responsibilities related to the district's audit, we work with and provide direction to Jean and her team as needed throughout the audit. Once the audit is in its final stages, we review the district's audit draft reports that are prepared by CLA to help ensure that those audit reports meet applicable standards and that auditor opinions expressed within those reports are consistent with the financial statements and the reported findings, if any. So with that, I want to thank you again for your time. And I'll go ahead and turn it over to Jean, and she'll discuss the district's 2024 detailed audit results to you. Thank you.
Thank you so very much. In performing our audit, we do a risk-based audit. We examine management's assertions over their financial statements. We perform tests. If we could stop advancing the slide, please, and back it up too. One more, please. Thank you. And we provide an opinion, and one advance, please. And we provide an opinion on management's financial statements. Our reporting package will include any findings and recommendations we have for the district. We work with management to complete the audit, but we also work for the Auditor General and you, the governing board, as district board members. We work for you. Next slide, please. As part of our reporting package, we have our required communication to you as governance. We have our opinion on the annual comprehensive financial report, which includes our opinion on the business type activities of the district, and we reference to another auditor for the discretely presented component unit. In addition, we performed a single audit in accordance with uniform guidance, which includes an opinion on a report on each major federal program, your schedule of federal expenditures, as well as an opinion on internal controls over financial reporting. Next slide, please. An overview of our audit was that the district had no changes in their accounting policies for the year. We evaluate management's estimates at arriving at their financial statements. We identified the allowance for doubtful accounts as having a higher degree of estimation. We reviewed that estimate, and in our review, we did not identify any management bias with the estimate, and we're comfortable with the estimate. There were 2 uncorrected misstatements that management deemed to be immaterial to the financial statements as a whole. There was a pass on recording and disclosing the other post-employment benefits associated with the Arizona State Retirement System, and management passed on recording accrued interest payable on the bonds, as in reference to your financial statements as a whole, they were deemed immaterial. We did have delays in issuance due to changes to your information systems subsequent to year end that did delay some of the drafting and responding to our audit requests. There were no material audit adjustments as a result of our audit procedures, and no unusual or fraudulent transactions were identified as a result of our audit procedures. We did not have any disagreements with management with the adoption and the consistency with their accounting policies, and no significant issues were discussed with management that would result as our commitment to you as your external auditors. Next slide, please. Within your annual comprehensive financial report, what we refer as the ACFR, we provide an audit opinion on your basic financial statements. There is a discretely presented component unit, which other auditors audited. We reference to their opinion, as well as you have required supplementary information, such as your management discussion and analysis. You have a statistical section within your annual comprehensive financial report and an introductory section. We review that information and read it to make sure it's consistent with the financial report. However, this is management's opinions and management's dictation of what occurred during the year. As such, we do not opine on that information, but we do make sure it's consistent with the financial statements. And I'm pleased to let you know that we rendered a clean, unmodified opinion on your financial statements, which is the highest level of assurance a CPA firm can provide. Next slide, please. In performing a single audit in accordance with uniform guidance, we tested 2 major programs. We tested your student financial assistance cluster, and we tested your workforce enforcement organization, the WIOA cluster, which resulted in total federal expenditures of $9.4 million and $770,000. And when you compare that to your total federal expenditures for the year of $12.3 million, we tested about 82% of your schedule of expenditure of federal awards. Next slide, please. As a result of that test work, we did not identify over financial reporting any material weaknesses or significant deficiencies, and issued a clean, unmodified opinion over that financial reporting opinion. With regards to each major federal program compliance, we did identify 1 significant deficiencies in internal control, in that we identified the district did not correctly factor in scheduled breaks to Title IV calculation as periods of attendance. Management has provided a corrective action plan to address this deficiency. Next slide, please. And next slide, please. Again, my name is Jean Marie Dietrich. I am principal with Clifton Larson Allen, responsible for your external audit for the year ended June 30, 2024. And this was our presentation of the audit results. And I thank you for your time.
Does the board have any questions? Can everybody hear me? Does the board have any questions?
They can hear you. Does the board have any questions?
I do not.
Not for me.
Sheila?
I'm
They
good.
do
Thank you.
not, Gilbert.
Yeah, thank you, Jean.
Yeah, it's a clean opinion, so I think some of any deficiency was addressed, and there'll be a plan for that. But overall, it's a very good report. Thank you. With that, do we, I think we need to take action to, do we need to make the motion and then a second to accept the report? Is that what there is action or not?
No, I don't believe that we need to take action. It was just a presentation of information.
Okay. So once it's done, then the next steps will be to submit this.
Jean or Miranda? Miranda, you're muted.
It's already been submitted. This is just the presentation of the audit results.
Okay, all right, good. Okay, so we don't need to take any further action?
No, sir.
Okay,
Thank you so very much.
Yeah,
Have a good
yeah, if everything's
afternoon.
good, then nobody has any questions, we can go ahead and adjourn this meeting, correct?
Correct.
Okay, I now declare this meeting adjourned. I'll see everybody on the 16th when we meet for our next meeting, September. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Thanks all.